So this is going to serve as a part 0 to my next run, which is going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Spirit Caller, and it's going to be an arbitrary category that's based on having max cards and max levels at the start. So you can basically march through all the events and all the duels pretty quickly and see how quickly you can finish the game from the start through basically beating the last tournament and triggering the credits. The reason why I'm doing this run is because um, I just think that the level requirement to do certain events in the game just feels really random and arbitrary. Um, you basically have to get to level 18 to do most of the events and unlock certain cards and all that. And so what I'm basically doing is streamlining the game just to see how quickly you can march through it with whatever deck the player wanted to use and not needing to grind for levels ever. So I think that this as a run concept can actually be pretty competitive if there are people out there who really do care about playing this game, because I mean it is a Yu-Gi-Oh game, and a fair amount of people do like to speedrun Yu-Gi-Oh games. Um, so I figure if I could set up a run with this game to kind of potentially wake up a part of the community, because this isn't a terrible game. It's not a great game, but it's not a terrible game. It's just a very slow game. Um, so if I could kind of streamline it and even just use a few cheats just to streamline it and make an arbitrary category, then why not? So um, I might as well just start the game up and show what point I would get to the point that you can see that you have um, all the cards and all the levels. So I'll just play the game out a little bit here and see what happens. So I might as well just speed through a few things. I started this on completely fresh copy of the ROM, and obviously I'm doing this on an emulator, so whatever resources people want to use they can, but I'm just going to play through it through the beginning and then show how to basically get max levels and cards just to set up the run, and then the actual run will be in its own video. So yeah. I might as well just speed through much of this because this part wouldn't be in the run. I'm sorry that you can hear the mouse clicks. I'm not using a microphone here, so there's that. But yeah, I mean, this isn't going to be a regular any percent run. This part won't count. Basically, I've set the start to where you start at the lighthouse, so that the player can kind of theoretically level up however they would want to. So yeah, I mean, really just the fastest way I've seen to go through text in this game is to just pressing and click inside the touchscreen over and over again. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just pulling that and speed up on the emulator. Obviously, you wouldn't be using a speed up for an actual run, but from this point on, I'll just be showing what to do to get max cards, max levels, and set up the run to be able to march through it. So there's just this Dorothy part. Click through. Okay. So here I'm gonna show the cheats that you have to use. Of course, I have a whole notes document, but I don't really feel the need to show that one. So, let's see. Okay, so I'm just using what is it? Desmumi. I don't know how to say the actual emulator name, but that's the one I'm using. And there might be different code you need for different emulators, but I've been using this one for a while, and these codes work. So this one's the master code that you need for the level up sheet. I'm just gonna save and reset. I've tried a few different codes. They get kind of finicky, but we'll work this one out. Here's the level up code. And last but not least will be the all cards code. Okay, and that should be that. Let's see here. So I might as well just make, I guess I could probably skip over making the deck, just leave it as a. Okay, so I've made the deck, so now I'm gonna go ahead and duel someone, just to show off the level up cheat. We don't need to take more time here. I feel like I should probably show one regular duel. I think that nullifies. I think that nullifies all equips. Okay, whatever. Oh my god. Whatever. Should be enough. 9,000. I think. Oh, sure. Wait. Okay. Come on. Okay. And you'll see the level up cheats working as intended. You're just going to keep leveling up. I'm just going to speed through it right here. So yeah, it's really that simple. You saw I had 13,000 or cards or whatever unlocked and quickly level up. I'll do it one more time to show that you go to 99 and then you stop, and then after that you can start this arbitrary run. It's really not that difficult, and I think the the competitiveness of this run is going to be how quickly you can go through the duels and the events. Um, it's you don't perfectly open whatever you want to open every time. It takes a while. That's why I didn't want this part um, in the actual run, because it's kind of arbitrary. You know, theoretically, if you really wanted to, you could grind this game to try to unlock packs or get whatever cards you wanted. But obviously, it's faster to just call it an arbitrary run and then you know start something else that's not like a pure any percent run. Just quickly. Alright, so that's that. Again, this is an arbitrary run. But again, I think that, I've estimated that this is probably going to be like roughly 7 hours, even with um, all of these added advantages you have. But yeah, I think this could be fun and kind of interesting for someone that really likes this game. So there's that.